G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again, and I'd just like to shoot a little quick video here just to basically say thank you to all the folks out there. Thanks for everyone who's watched one of my videos, or maybe more than one, and thank you especially to all the folks that have hit that little subscribe button because we finally hit the 1,000 subscribers. So I thought I'd better throw up a little thank you video quickly before hopefully that doesn't duck down below the 1,000. But yeah, just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone out there. And in fact, I'd like to do a proper sort of thank you and a bit of a longer one in a few days. So this is a bit of an announcement just to sort of talk about what's coming up on the weekend. But I just wanted to get this thank you out there to everyone as well. Yeah, that's right. So on Saturday at 8:30, Saturday 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the States, or Sunday 12:30 p.m. For folks in Australia. We're going to be having a little celebration live stream. So I've got the band back together. So good friends of the channel, Andrew, Dave, Nelly are going to join us, and we'll have a chat and do some games and just sort of like have a bit of fun. As part of that as well, we'll have some competitions as well. So I've got some prizes to give away, and part of the reason for this video is just let you guys know what those prizes are. And there'll be a link in this video. I'll put a little link once I've filmed this in the description of this video, giving you access to a Google form that you can fill out to enter that competition, and you only have to sign up for, or only have to answer the questions for the prizes that you particularly want. So if you want one of the prizes but don't want the other prizes, that's fine. You can just sort of like sign up for what you want, and then yeah, we'll do the live spin the wheel sort of thing during the live stream as well. So we'll try and probably stagger those out through there as well. But I did also put up a link. If you can't wait, there's a link in one of the posts on the Maple Monkey channel as well. So if you go to the Maple Monkey YouTube channel, go to the post, I've put up the link there. But I should point out that there's going to be one extra bonus prize, I realized I hadn't sort of put that prize in when I made the form. So what I'm going to do is that everybody who enters the competition essentially is eligible for that prize. So there you go, it's a little bonus one as well. So let's go through those prizes. So if we have a look, there's one of the prizes you can win is a copy, you can see they're brand new in shrink, copy of a game called Things in Rings. I was going to say Things and Rings, but Things in Rings. Who's that by? You can see the info there, designed by Peter C. Hayward, and a really fun game. It uses a Venn diagram, if you can believe it, and yeah, a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this over the summer holidays here in Australia. This is going to be one of the prizes. You can win that. You can also win a copy of Nova Era. This is a fantastic game put out by CMON and designed by the illustrious designer of Marvel, well, one of the designers of Marvel United, Andrea Chiavasio. So apologies if I've butchered your surname there, Andrea, but fantastic Civ game. You may have caught myself and Dave playing this live on Tabletop Simulator a while ago, but we kind of butchered the rules and stuff. So big apologies to Andrea for me butchering the rules back then. But it is a lot of fun, and so you can win a copy of that. You can see it is in shrink too, so it's a brand new copy there as well. I've been having fun with that again over the holidays as well. So there's 2 copies of those games. Now the other stuff you can win involves Marvel United stuff. One is a set of cards, cards only. Not the models, but cards for a project I've been working on with a bunch of the community members in the CMON United Discord community, and we've been putting together some characters for Brute Force. If you're not familiar with Brute Force, you've probably heard me rabbit on about them here on the channel, but Brute Force are a really cool team of animals who have been sort of captured and put into these like bioengineered nanotech suits to sort of turn them into superheroes. It didn't quite work, but they're still doing their best sort of thing. So Brute Force is a pretty cool team. So we've made a bunch of heroes and villains and stuff for them over the time. So I've just gone through and updated all the art, got some great new art from Erwin Thunder. So they're looking really, really cool, and so I've got a whole set that basically going to be given away as a prize. I have those on their way to me, but I thought I'd show them off in, these are the ones I've printed off myself, but I've got a whole brand new set that'll be in shrink and stuff that I'll be sending you away. So it's going to include, there's a couple of rules cards here, so you can see here you've got some brute force backs there, and then there's rules for things like the vehicle mode, because you can play with the brute force characters sort of transforming into vehicles. And if you are playing with vehicle mode, there's the Voltron mode, Voltron challenge as well, where you can, if you get all the vehicles out at once, you can then transform into Voltron. There's no model for that, unfortunately. You might have to use a Sentinel or something, but that's a lot of fun as well. And I haven't printed these off yet, but there's one more rules card that I'll explain in a second. There's also 5 heroes. There are 5 members of brute force, but one of them is a pet companion, so you might be wondering who that extra hero is. But essentially there's a kangaroo named Boomer, so you can see, whoops, there we go, a few of Boomer's cards there. Oh, I'm sort of getting the angles wrong here, whoopsie. Gosh, there we go. So there, he's pretty cool. So the kangaroo Boomer. Some of you might know him as Hip Hop too. In some of the comics, he was called Hip Hop. This is Dr. Echo. So he's the dolphin, and he is also known as Surfstreak in some of the comics as well. But he's pretty cool. He's probably my favorite. I really like his art. I think that's turned out the best. I really like him. And then we've got Lionheart. You've guessed it. He's a lion. There he is. So he's got his brand new art there. Of course, he's got double wilds. Whoops, there we go. Brute force attack. So looking very cool with the new chibi art. We have finally the last hero or official hero in the set is Reckless. So he's very cool. He's a big bear. He has a big bear tank. And he's a lot of fun. There's also a pet companion, because the 5th member has been relegated to pet companion status, which he would be very upset about. Just a bird, but that's because he is just a bird. So that is Saw the Eagle. So he's very cool. You can win. He's part of the set you can win. So you'll be getting, if you win this prize, you win all of these guys. Now, there is one more hero, but I haven't printed him because I've only just finished designing him, and he's fresh, hot off the presses, and that is the honorary member of Brute Force, that is Deadpool. And it's going to, so I've paid, that's right, the duplicate that no one's asked for. we've got Hero Deadpool, Deadpool X-Force, we've got Villain Deadpool, we've got Lady Deadpool, and now we have Deadpool in his Supernus armor. So Supernus armor is the sort of nanotech armor that the Brute Force characters wear. And so in one of the comic runs, Deadpool basically sort of teams up with them and gets his own brute force suit that lets him transform into a vehicle and all that sort of stuff. And you can use him as part of course, brute force Deadpool Voltron, because you can see there when they form Voltron, Deadpool's the main part. So I've made a Deadpool hero. So if you go to Tabletop Simulator, the brute force, or sorry, the Meeple Monkey Multiverse, I think it's called, mod for Tabletop Simulator for Marvel United. I've already loaded him in there. You can play with him, but I haven't put him up on the CMON United Wiki yet. So if you're looking for his cards, print them off yourself. They'll go up in the next day or two. I just haven't got around to actually uploading him yet, but the cards are finished. I've put the order through. He's flying over this way once he gets printed, and he'll be part of that set. So that's the 5th hero. I think that's 5. But there's also 2 villains. There's the giant Tatanka Tank, the giant orca from, I was going to say SeaWorld, from Waterworld, which is a pretty cool fight. So really with this battle, the poor old Tatanka Tank is really just a sort of unwitting slave to the Waterworld crew. So you're really fighting Waterworld in that one. But he's a big orca in a mech suit that you fight. He's got a whole bunch of threats here, and the threats are actually designed by Deadpool. So they're all quite challenging, but Deadpool lets you know that he actually didn't consider, like, what if someone attacked during the day? So if you can attack during the day, then the threats become a lot less serious as well. So that's a pretty fun, wacky fight as well. So that's all going to be part of it. And that fight comes with my very first design of a support character. So this is Doug, the DNA guy. He's very pivotal to this fight. You need him to help take down Tatanka Tank at the end. But if you're looking for how the new support characters work that look like they're coming out with the DC Superheroes United range, this might give you an idea of what they might be like, sort of thing. So, yep, that's Doug, the DNA guy, and he's designed to be compatible with any game of Marvel United, not just with brute force. And I do also have a. This is not the one, but I do have a thick cardboard dashboard for Tatanka Tank coming as well, so that'll be part of the set. Just no models, unfortunately. And that brings us to the last character, which is actually multiple characters, and that is their main arch nemesis from the comic runs. That's right, Brute Force had a team of supervillain animals that they went up against, and that was the heavy metal. So we've got a Sinister Six style fight with heavy metal. Now, the way I've designed this is, instead of having the big hexagonal board, I've designed this to be compatible with Dave's Rogues Gallery, which is, he's sort of made this sort of modular sort of series of cards that you can basically play a Sinister Six style fight with lots of different villains. And there's a lot of different ones you can get there on the CMON United site. So that's using that system there. So there's all the different animals from heavy metal there, including their sort of funder, Adam Frost. So he's really the mastermind behind it all, sort of thing. So he's one of the six. There's a master plan deck there, just like the Sinister Six assembled deck there as well. And now this is not the actual cards. I have, again, got these on winging their way to me as we speak, but there's going to be a dashboard system like this. I think it goes this way, actually. This is using Nelly Nels. He'll be on the channel later on, but his Creatures of the Night, it's like a Sinister Six style thing, but this is like a dashboard you can put those cards on, so replaces that hexagonal dashboard. So you'll get one of those for heavy metal as well. So that's one of the prizes. And then probably the major prize is, I wanted to really sort of promote and give a shout out to some folks who have really supported me over the years. And so one is Minis from Mars. Dan from Minis from Mars runs a great little Etsy store there, and he's got some fantastic bling for your Marvel United stuff. So one of the major prize is almost a full set of all of his stuff from his shop. I realized after I ordered all the stuff, I don't think the spider bots were available at the time, so I didn't actually order any spider bots. Apologies, but there's lots of other cool stuff. So you'll get a full set of the little civilians. So these little guys, you get a whole bunch of these little dudes, lots of different ones. There we go. Full set of the little what are these guys? Thugs. And included in that, you'll also get the booster packs that give you a few extra designs and a few extra ones in case you've got any heroes or villains that have like that use a lot of tokens and stuff, and so you might run out with just the original set. There's also the specific little Doombot characters as well. You get a full set of the Doombot characters and a full set of the multiple men. Okay, was it Jamie Madrox, I think. So they're very cool, and big shout out to Jiro on the Maple Monkey Facebook community. If you want to see some really cool versions of the little multiple man painted, he's put up some pictures there. I always get a good chuckle when I see those painted. They look fantastic. And in addition to that, there's also the Wrecking Crew what is it, like a crowbar. So he's made a whole bunch of these like upgrade tokens. So you can, instead of just having the little crowbar token, you can get a physical little piece as well. I don't actually have that on me now, but that's going to be part of it. There's a Rick Jones. So if you're playing the Maestro fight, you can have Rick Jones here, or as I like to call him, Hasselhoff. He's got his little harmonica in the back pocket there too, so we can calm down the Hulk. That's pretty cool. There's the guy that started it all, Senator Kelly. That's going to be part of the prize. He's fantastic. And again, I haven't got her out, but Betty Ross, there's a model for her. And there's also the threat tokens, the little skulls for those. And finally, there's the full deluxe pack of the Santa Claus. So Dan from Minis from Mars actually made his own villain. So he's got the model you can get for it, which is the Santa Claus model there. So that's cool. Plus a whole set of these little presents that kind of replace the civilians and thugs. And there's like hold on, see if I can get the coal. Is the coal in here as well? See if I got some. There we go, coal and all that sort of stuff. So there's a whole bag of that stuff in there. And there's a full villain fight. So you get the master plan cards, the Santa master plan cards. That's all of them. You get the threats. So like there's like reindeer and snowmen and all sorts of robots and is that a snowbot? There we go. All sorts of things there. And there's a whole bunch of rules and replacement mission cards and stuff as well. So that's all part of that. And you'll get a dashboard for that. Now I've printed myself a thick cardboard dashboard, but I think the one you'll get will be like that thin cardstock stuff, but it's still very cool, excellent art done by Dan himself as well. So not only this man, I want to call him a triple threat, but I think there's too many things that he does, but like he's got this awesome Etsy store where he makes all these like super cool 3D sculpture things, whatever you call them. He's a super cool artist as well. He can make games, and he's a nice guy as well. So just fantastic. So definitely check out his store. Well worth having a look there, even if you don't win the competition. But that's going to be the major prize. And I also wanted to give a shout out to Len from Dice It Up Gaming. He's one of my members of the channel as well, but also just a super nice guy. Really. Helped us out this year or last year when I went to my first convention, PlayCon, as well, and just was a friendly face and sort of made sure I sort of felt comfortable and sort of invited me to games and all that sort of stuff, and so it was a really good experience. And he'd been a good sort of friend of the channel before that, but that was I really appreciate that. But he's also very talented. He has a channel called Dice It Up Gaming, and I think he also has like a store as well where you can sort of buy games online from him and that sort of stuff as well. But he is also a handyman and he makes lots of really cool gaming accessories like dice towers. And so I'm going to actually order. I haven't told him this yet, but I'm going to order a dice tower from him. He makes these really cool ones. You can see there, so you get the tray separate sort of things so you can have as a tower and also like a little dice tray, all sorts of different designs and that sort of stuff as well. So what I'll do is that prize will be if you enter the competition at all. There's no question specifically for that one, but basically if you enter the competition, you'll sort of go into the running for that. Just a quick little proviso with the competition itself. Entries will close at some time before the live stream starts, so I can put all the names into the spinner wheels and have them ready for the live stream. But also I will be paying the shipping and all that sort of stuff for all this. Even if you're international, the contest is open to you as well, as long as the Australia Post ship to your country. I know sometimes there's things like where certain countries don't get mail from other countries and stuff, but if I can get it to you, it's open to everyone worldwide, and I'll pay the shipping. So if you get any messages in YouTube or anything saying, hey, this is the Meeple Monkey, you need to pay me this much money for shipping, that won't be me. Please don't respond to any of that sort of stuff. I'll send you an email. That's why I do the Google form, because the Google form collects an email sort of thing. So I'll message you that way to let you know if you've won the competition as well, if you don't catch the live stream live. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully I haven't rabbited on too much. Apologies, I've just noticed I have been rabbiting on because there's some people have made some comments and I've totally missed it. So JF, thank you, JF. JF's one of the original crew. He was making comments and stuff from from way back in the day. So let's see, he says giveaway of. Oh, well, there you go. So hopefully I've answered your question, JF. Greg Arbor says Senator Kelly looks fantastic. He does. He's an amazing model. Like that was the model that first made me aware of Dan's little Etsy store there. I keep calling it little. I shouldn't. It's an amazing, huge Etsy store. Yes, just let's have another close up. Look at the sculpting quality here. Apologies for the paint job, but am I getting that? There we go. Like, folks, that is just amazing. I don't know if I'm really holding that steadily enough, but yeah, lots of fun to paint. The detail on the base is amazing as well. Just very cool. And it doesn't just extend to Senator Kelly. Like the sculpting quality is fantastic. They truly do sit perfectly next to the Marvel United stuff, and they look like the same sort of same wheelhouse, same sculpt studio or whatever it might be. So yeah, fantastic. So Very, very cool. Work William says, how do you enter the comp? Oh, yeah, sorry, I missed that part. Sorry. Yep, so apologies, Work William. If you, I'm going to put the link to the Google form in this video in the description. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to put that in after this. But if you can't wait, if you're on the YouTube channel, the Meeple Monkey YouTube channel, and you find the posts bit, there's a post with me saying, I think maybe a day or two ago, saying thanks for the 1,000 subscribers, and in that I've got a link to that form. So I'll just put the same link again in this video as well. In that form, basically, as soon as you click on that link, it'll take you to some questions. By basically submitting that form, you'll be going to the running for Len's Dice Tower prize, but also then there's 4 questions for each of the major prizes. So basically just answer the questions that you want to be in the running for that prize. Like, for example, if you're already a fan of Dan and you've got all of his bling for Marvel United, you might not want to win that prize, so you just wouldn't answer that question, sort of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then yeah, basically I just collect the people that entered each of those and I'll put them into a spin the wheel, and then at on the weekend, so Saturday at 8:30 for folks in the States, Sunday 12:30 I think it is, fingers crossed, in Australia, that's when we'll be doing that. And yeah, as part of the festivities, we'll be sort of regularly sort of doing one of those spinner wheels sort of things. So hopefully that helps. Thanks, got it. Yep, excellent, all good. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I have. Oh, no, one last thing had to say. Actually, well, 2 things. First of all, I didn't actually end up getting an extra copy of this as a prize, but I did want to give a shout out to this game called Farmhand. I was lucky enough to get to play this at the PlayCon last year, and I think it was an Australian designer because the guy was there at the thing, and I'm pretty sure he was the designer, and had a lot of fun with this little trick-taking game sort of thing. Not usually one that's up my alley, but I had a lot of fun with that, so that's a cool game there. But the other major thing I want to do, I've been hanging out so long, and my kids are like pestering me every day for this. Dan sent me this box a while ago now, that says open when you reach 1,000 subscribers. So as part of the festivities on that day, we'll be opening this box and finding out what's in here. I'm very excited. I'm like sort of like, I'm like, oh, should I shake it to see what I think's inside? Then I'm like, oh no, what if I break it? So, but yeah, very excited to see what's in there. So at some point in that video, we'll open this as well. And yeah, I know my kids are dying to find out what's in here. So me too. So yeah, that'll be fun too. So I'm not, yeah, what's in the box? Who knows? Hopefully it's not like a glitter bomb or something that explodes or whatever, but yeah, looking forward to that too. So thank you very much to Dan for sending that. Really sort of curious to see what that is, but he's obviously been paying attention to my subscriber count as it's been getting closer and closer to the 1,000. But yeah, just wanted to say thanks, guys. And oh, one last thing, I did want to say congratulations to OC Games, who you might have caught me some point last year, was following the G.I. Joe Operation Cobra game. That was I think it was a GameFound campaign game. They've just put a recent update saying that the production is all finished and ready to go, sort of thing. So congrats to them on that milestone. I think that's pretty cool. And check out, I forget the name of the channel, but there's a Spanish channel that have a really cool, like kind of like an unboxing type video for some of the first production copies of that. And they've got like an English track, audio track to it as well. So even if you're not Spanish speaker or fluent, you can sort of hear it in English as well. But if you go to the GameFound page, you can see the in the comments there. Actually, I think in the latest update they've put a link to that video as well. So definitely check that out because they've done some good content there as well. So, but yeah, awesome work. Congratulations to them. But big thanks to everyone for supporting this channel over the years, and for some reason clicking the subscribe button for my very dodgy videos. But I appreciate it. You know, I've loved the community that have come to this channel, and you know, thank you very much to all the folks that regularly watch the videos. Thanks to anyone who just swings past and sort of watches a video here or there, whether it's to do with unboxing or Marvel United or whatever it is. And a huge shout out to all those folks who joined the the Meeple Monkey Facebook community. I know I'm not the most prolific person that posts and stuff in there, but I hope you guys are having fun in there, sharing your tales of games and videos and that sort of stuff as well. So looking forward to the stream. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, me too. I'm really. It's one of those things. Um, I don't know if I come across this way, but I'm not the most sort of extroverted sort of person, so I always get a bit nervous going into a live stream and stuff like that. But I am really looking forward to this. Really looking forward to hanging out with the guys, Andrew, Dave, and Nelly, and having some fun with them, and all of you guys, of course. And looking forward to sort of your comments in the or your comments in the comments, I guess. Yeah, we'll have some fun. I'm going to try and work in some games and maybe some riddles and things like that. You know, the Riddler theme and stuff like that. So should be some fun. So yeah, we'll catch you guys on the weekend. If you can't make it, that's cool. But I just wanted to say thank you, and yeah, hoping to have lots more fun gaming and stuff in the years to come, showing off. There's plenty more Marvel United characters to go, and hopefully when this GI Joe game arrives, play some of that, get back to some more of the zombie sides and stuff, and feel free to leave any comments about games you'd like to see either played or covered, and we'll see what we can do. But yeah, thanks guys. Meeple Monkey out. See ya. See you on the weekend. All right. Bye bye.